What's going on, guys? JT here and welcome back to the channel. Last night I was able to catch Inside Out 2 in theaters on its opening night. So today we're going to be reviewing the movie and giving all of my thoughts on if this was a worthy sequel to the first one, which in my opinion is one of the best Pixar movies of all time. So let's get right into the review. Alright guys, so going into this movie, Inside Out 2 had some really high expectations. The last few Pixar films haven't really hit like some of our favorites growing up, and there was a lot of pressure on this one with the first one being so loved and having one of the greatest Pixar scenes of all time. But man, am I here to tell you guys the sequel lived up to expectations and really blew me away. Between the writing, the voice acting, the storyline, and how they decided to continue Riley's story, I thought they did an incredible job, and I was blown away about how this story continues. I really enjoyed seeing Riley's emotions change and grow as she's getting older. We see her still playing hockey at the middle school level, and now she is taking the leap as a high school freshman. And as you guys know, growing up, that is a massive leap, especially in sports. You go from playing with your same friends over the years to now going to a new school, meeting new people, having to try to fit in, and all these different emotions that go from going from middle school to high school. And I think using sports is such a unique and smart way of showing how these emotions continue to change and develop over time. And with that being said, the new emotions they added were fantastic. They fit perfectly and worked so well with the old cast, and the voice actors just really knocked it out of the park in this movie. I thought Maya Hawke was incredible as Anxiety, and she really is the star of the show in this movie with that character. I also love seeing Sadness get some more love in this movie as well. There was also some new characters like Embarrassment that I really enjoyed in this film as well. This movie is definitely a more mature version than we got in the first film, and I think any adult in the theater can really relate to some of the emotions and thought process and belief systems that she's going through at this time. We all have been there and lived these emotions, so it was pretty cool to see it on the screen. And I think there's so many kids watching this movie that are going to be able to use it as they continue to grow up in their lifetime and have this to really guide them and show them that some of these thoughts, some of these things you go through, it's okay, and it ends up making you who you are today. But there are so many life lessons to be learned in this movie, and I definitely think there's going to be so many takeaways for adults when they're bringing their kids to this movie for the first time. It really hits you hard, the different emotions that she goes through and how we continue to go through these emotions as we continue to grow up and get older, and how those things change, and how we can look at kids and help them go through this process and guide them along the way. This movie is going to crush the box office. It's everything that fans wanted to see. It's a fantastic story, and it's a really great film to show your kids in theaters. I think it's going to destroy box office numbers and be a massive hit for Pixar. At the end of the day, people want to see good stories in the theaters, and I think this movie is going to draw out a lot of people, and a lot of fans of the first one who really loved and enjoyed that movie are going to come out to this one and really see how good this second edition is. Overall, for me, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It really lived up to my expectations, and I really had a great time watching this movie, and the animation really blows you away. And just the concept of the story to me is so cool, the way they use these characters to display your emotions, the different belief systems they show in this movie, and just how it all comes together and making you into the person you are each and every day. There are so many great takeaways for young people and adults in this movie, and I think families across the country and the world are going to really enjoy it. Overall, if you haven't got tickets yet, go get your tickets and watch this with your family in theaters. You guys will love it. And if you're a fan of the Inside Out franchise, you're gonna really love this movie as well. But in the comment section below, if you've been to the movie, let me know your thoughts. And if you're going to be headed to the movies this weekend, let me know what you think when you guys get out of the theaters. But as always, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.